Welcome. For today's video, I will be going over our basic clay procedures such as prep, pickup, and then I will also be going over day one of our pinch pot containers. First, when you are working with clay, you need to pick up the following materials. A canvas board, make sure you have the canvas side up, not the masonite panel. You will pick up a tool tub for your table. Every table should have one white lid tool tub. In your tool tub, we will have our clay tools we will be using. We have slip, which is available for attaching pieces of clay in this container. We have forks for scoring or scratching our clay. We have modeling knives for cutting our clay. Please be careful, never toss these tools into the tub. Set them gently. We have some pencils, we have some paintbrushes for applying our slip, and then we also have various sculpting and cutting tools. Okay, one tub per table. So today you will have a special prep. You will be getting a bag to store your clay in. You need to put your name on the white section of your Ziploc bag. Okay, so once you have labeled your bag and picked up your clay materials, you are ready to begin working. When we are working on our project, remember to always have your sketch out so you can reference your idea. Today's goal is we will be creating 2 pinch pots of equal size and shape to create our container. Once you have your area prepped, you are going to be picking up 2 equal pieces of clay. Do your best to adjust them. If one looks bigger than the other, take a little clay away until they look even. Once you have your 2 pinch pots or your 2 pieces of clay, okay, you are going to start by shaping them into a ball. So I'm going to take each of my 2 pieces and round them out. You may use a pat or turn motion. You may roll it on your canvas, whatever is the best technique for you. I want to make sure I have 2 equal spheres before I begin opening them to make a pinch pot. Okay, once you have both pieces of clay shaped into a sphere and they look even, you are ready to begin creating your pinch pot. I will pick up 1 piece at a time. I will place my thumb in the center to create the opening. I will then place my thumb in the center again, 4 fingers on the outside, as I pinch and turn. The clay is very soft, so remember to be gentle with your compressions. Okay, so I'm going to turn and shape this clay. I want it to be about the thickness of a pinky. Okay, as I am shaping it, I am testing the thickness. I am making sure the wall is even. And I am going to continue to smooth and compress as I shape this pinch pot. Make sure you do not leave too much clay at the bottom of your pinch pot. That makes a heavy container and it just is more likely to crack or have issues in the firing process. So I want the walls to be even from the very bottom all the way to the top. Okay. Once I have 1 pinch pot created, I am going to create the second pinch pot. I want to make sure that they are as even as possible. Okay, this might mean you might need to adjust a little bit to make sure that they will fit. Okay, so I'm going to shape this next one. And as I'm shaping it, I am checking to see if it is even. I can see right now it is much smaller than this first one. And I need them to be even, so I'm going to continue to shape both pinch pots so that they are equal in size and shape. it might take you all of the classes or all of the next class to get 2 pinch pots that are equal in size and shape. That is okay. Okay? Checking there a little bit closer now, I'm going to continue working with them. Remember, if you make a mistake or one wall is too thin, all you need to do is compress your clay into a ball and start the pinch pot process over. That is the nice thing about clay. There is no harm in starting over. It is better to start over than to have something that is not quite right. Okay? So, I have 2 pinch pots that are pretty even in height and width. This would be the end of day 1. At the end of day 1, you will get a cardboard panel. We will use this to support our clay. You will pick up your bag with your name. You will place your cardboard panel inside your bag, and I'm going to put it at the bottom. I am then going to pick up each of my clay pinch pots and gently slide them into the bag and place them on the cardboard panel. Please be careful as you are doing this. The clay is very soft, so go slowly and take your time. Okay? I currently have both pieces of clay supported by the cardboard in the bottom of my bag. I will take my bag and I'm going to close it at the top. Our clay is stored on the red shelves. So once you have your clay in your bag with your cardboard piece and your name is on it, you will carry it to the red shelves. Set it on your correct grade level labeled shelf. For clay cleanup procedures, I will take my canvas panel. If there is any dry pieces of clay, I will scoop them into the trash. I will then set it back in the canvas panel cubby. I will take any tools that I have utilized and place them back in the tool tub and secure them with the white lid. Once I have my materials put away, I am going to pick up only a sponge from the sink in the white buckets. We do not use sponge station sponges for clay. I'm going to pick up the sponge, I'm going to wring it out so it is not too full of water, and I'm going to wipe down the entire table surface. You may want to take turns each day, whose job it is to sponge the table. Once I am finished, I will return my sponge to the bucket. I have sponged the table. I now need to spray the table with the yellow spray. I will then wipe the table with a paper towel. This concludes my day 1 pinch pot containers and cleanup procedures. Thank you.